Hello students, before starting my class I am going to tell you one small story. Okay, so once upon a time there was an old man lived with his 4 sons. So how many sons he got? 4 sons. Okay, so but the 4 sons always fight with each other. So whatever happens, they always blame each other and fight with each other. So that is why they can't work together. So this was the problem faced by the old man, because he was at the age of to die only. He is going to be die only, maybe sooner or later. So that is why he was always worried about them, and also he asked them to avoid fighting, to stop fighting, but they didn't listen the old man. So one day he called all his 4 sons and he gave a bundle of sticks and he asked them to break the bundle of sticks. Okay, and the elder one, he laughed and said that breaking a bundle of sticks is a piece of cake for me. Breaking a bundle of sticks is a piece of cake for me. I don't know about others, but I can break it, he said. And likewise, second and third and fourth, all his sons started to fight each other again about the topic of breaking sticks. Okay, so later he has started time together. Everyone should break the sticks. Okay, so everyone started to break the bundle of sticks, but they tried and tried, but the bundle of sticks didn't break. So everyone was very shocked. What? We can't break even a bundle of sticks. Why? Everyone's shocked and they tried, and they at last they gave up and asked the old man, why can't we break this bundle of sticks? And he smiled and said, if I say you to break a single stick means it will be very easy, but if I give you a group of sticks to break means it will be very difficult only, because one stick can be easy to break, but the group of sticks is very difficult to break only. So that is why I am always asking you to be together only, because if you are living separately means all the problem will come. You can't do the work properly and you will face lots of problems. But if you live together, you live happily, you will share your work, and if the problems arise, you can face together. So that is why I am telling you with this example, please try to change. He asked and requested his sons. Okay, so finally they understand that living together, being united is the strength for them only. Okay, so finally they understand, and after that they were doing all the work together only, and if the problems arise also, they are facing together only. So children, what do you understand from this story? Yes, the proverb will comes in your mind will be which problem? Yes, which proverb? Sorry. Yes, that is unity is strength. Yes, unity is strength. If you be united with your family, if the problems arise also, you can face together. But if you are fighting with everyone, and if you are blaming everyone, and if you are living alone only, if you want to live alone means you will face a lots of problem and worries. Everything will come to your mind and you will be very sad always. But if you live together, you will share your work, you can help them, they will also help you. You can talk with them, you can laugh with them, and you will become very happy only. So I hope you all understand this story, children. So don't fight with others and be happy. Okay, so let's start learning the functions of may or might. So in this video you are going to learn about the functions of may or might only. So here may is the present verb. I can write here may is the present verb and might is the past verb. That is, may is an auxiliary verb only. May and also might is are the auxiliary verbs only. But may can be used to refer the present action. Okay, it can refer with the present action, and what about might? Might can be referred with the only the past action. Okay, only with the past form verbs. Okay. So, but the function of might is only one only. What is that? Yes, small possibility. There are 4 functions I have written. Let's learn one by one. Okay, I'll tell you what are the functions belongs to may and might also. Okay, so but the meaning will be same only. Okay, irkalam, we can say irkalam, irkakudum, irkumo. So for those Tamil words which is the English word means this only, may or might. Okay, may will be the present form verb. That is, may means irukkalam. Okay, irukkalam, irukkakudum. Might will be mean irunduchu. We can say that irunduchu or irukkakudum. So it both are the both will say tells the same meaning only, but the situation will be differ. Okay, when we are talking about the present time event, that we can use may. When we are talking about the past time event, we can use might. Remember that may can be used only with the present and might can be used with the past. Okay, so let's learn about the functions. There are 4 functions of may or might. Okay, and what are they? They are small possibility, seeking permission and giving permission. So the small possibility, this function refers to the might only. So whenever you are using might in the present action, no, if you are using means for if the thing is going to be happen for small possibility, we are not that much possible. We can't say that much sure, but it will happen. It might happen. It means we can say that okay, இது வந்து maybe கொஞ்சமா நடக்கலாம் நான் நினைக்கிறேன். We say no, this in this tone that இது கொஞ்சம் நடக்கும் நான் நினைக்கிறேன். So for those situation we can use might. Okay, so might can be used for the small possibility only, and all other functions will be referred to the may. And when if we are talking about in the past action, we can use might only. Okay, so what are the possibility for the might function, might verb? Yes, only one, that is small possibility. So always when we are talking, if we are going to talk about the event which can be happen, but you have only less confidence on the event, means you can use might. Okay, and might is the past form. Remember that might is the past form. Okay, and what about possibility? Yes, it may means what? Yes, அது வந்து பண்ணலாம் நான் இருக்கிறேன் எனக்கு அப்படிதான் தெரியுது அதுக்கு பாசிபிள் இருக்கு நிறையவே பாசிபிள் இருக்கு. If we are saying like no, that we can use may for the present. If you are talking in the past action, okay, we thought like this and it was happened, and in those things we can use might for the past action. Okay, what are the third function? Yes, seeking permission means we are asking for permission. We need some permission to do such things. Okay, there also we can use may or might. And giving permission, if you are giving permission, no, in a politely you can also use may or might. Okay, remember that may is the present time verb which can be used only in the present time event, and might is the past time event which can use only with the past time event. So I hope you are getting the functions. So how many functions are there? There are 4 functions. That is small possibility refers to might, and that much possibility refers to may, and seeking permission and giving permission. So these all are the functions of may or might only. So let's learn with some examples. Okay, I have written each example for the each functions. Okay, one example for one function only. So let's learn with examples. Okay, so what is the first function I have written? Yes, small possibility. Example, the dry weather might start a forest fire. The dry weather might start a forest fire. The Tamil meaning will be like இந்த மாதிரி காஞ்சி இருக்கிற ரொம்ப வறண்டான வந்து வெதர் வானிலை வந்து ஒரு காட்டுத்தீக்கு நடக்க கூட வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. ஓகே, பட் it may happen only. ஓகே, இது வந்து நடக்கலாம், பட் அது கன்ஃபார்மா கண்டிப்பா நடக்குமா? எப்பவுமே வந்து வறண்ட வானிலையே இருந்தா if we are having a dry weather always means does the forest the forest will start to fire? No, but it will happen sometimes. It will happen for sometimes. So namalukku vandu if the thing is small, if the thing can be possible for 50% means then we can use might. So that is what here I hope you are getting the meaning, small possibility. So if the action is going to happen, but we know we have only small confident about that event, it may happen, it might happen, means that we can use might might only, okay, because you don't know, only 50% is possible means there you can use might. If 100% is possible means you can use may. Clear? So this is one more time I am telling you in short. If the action is going to be happen for 50%, you can use might. But if the action is going 100%, it is possible for 100% means you can use may. Here the action is going to happen. It may happen only with the 50% possible. The possibility is 50% only. That is why we have used might. I hope you are getting me. Why do we use might here? You can ask me, ma'am. Here start is the present verb only. See here we can check the verb, the main verb, that is a start, and it is a present time only. So why do we need to use might? But we need to check the possibility of the event. But here the possibility is 50% only. So if we are talking about the small possibility, we need to use might, whether the action is present or past. But the possibility is small, if we can use might. Clear, children? Okay, let's learn about the second possibility. Okay, so possibility, it means the 100%, it will happen for 100% with 100% possible. The possible is 100%. Okay, so if it is 100%, we can use may only for the present time. She may not be home. She may not be home. Here the verb is be only. Okay, she may not be home na. Ava kandipa veetla irukka maata na nenikiren. Okay, ava kandipa veetla irukka maata na nenikiren. So here the possibility is 100%. That is why we have used may. M-A-Y, may. Clear? Okay, let's learn about the third function, seeking permission. Seeking permission. So seeking permission means we are asking for permission. We need some permission to do that thing. So for those places, for those situations also we can use may or might according to the time of the action. Okay. So here you can see, may I use your pen? May I use your pen? If I need a permission to use your pen, means how can I ask? Yes, may I use your pen? You can also say that, can I use your pen? But if you use may, means you are very polite person, you are a very kind person, that you are using may. So why may we are using? May stands for showing the politeness also, the kindness also. If you are requesting like this, may I use your pen, it means you are asking them with a very kind, politely you are asking them. Okay, may I use your pen means with very much politeness you have. So that is why you are asking very requestly, like may I use your pen. It means the other person will definitely give you, because you are asking them very kindly and also politely. Okay, so if you are using, try to use may in place of what? In place of can, you can use may also. See, may I use your pen? It means you are asking very kindly. Now, pen use panikalama. So, nama romba polite kekro, very kind. If we are asking, no, we can use may. Whenever if you are talking with the elders, try to use the verb may only. Okay. May I drink water, teacher? If you are saying means, the teacher will definitely allow you, because you are asking very politely. You can ask your grandfather also, may I sit next to you? It means they will be very sure, okay, you are asking me very kindly, okay, you can sit. You can, so whenever you are talking with the elders or with your friends, you can use may. It shows the politeness, also the kindness only. Okay. So when you are asking for permission, you need to use this may only. Okay, may I use your pen? May I use your laptop? May I use your book for the examination? So likewise you can use the may in those situations. Okay. So what about the last function? Yes, that is giving permission. Giving permission. You may have noticed that if you are asking something for your if you are asking for example, whenever you are coming into the classroom, you will say that may I get in, ma'am? You will ask no. So for that, the teacher, yes, you may. If you are asking for water, they will say yes, you may. Yes, no problem. So it's showing the politeness, also giving permission. So when we are using may, it also stands for the giving permission. Yes, you may. So may I use your pen? If you are asking no, they will tell you with politely only by using may that yes, you may take my pen. Yes, you may water. Yes, you may go. Yes, you may sit. So you can see, you can ask politely that may I sit here? The answer will be what? Yes, you may. It means they are giving you permission to sit. Okay. Yeah, if you don't get confused at what you may means what, they are allowing you to sit. Okay. If you are asking like may I sit or may I use your pen, the answer will be like yes, you may only. Okay. Yes, you may. It means yes, you can use it with all our permission. Okay. I hope you are clear with the function, children. So how many functions we have learned? Yes, we have learned about the 4 functions of may or might, and what are they? That is small possibility, possibility, seeking permission, giving permission. Okay, and also we have learned with the examples also. So in the next video you are going to learn about, they will be giving you the functions and you have to guess whether we need to use some may or might. Okay, children. So what is the past form of may? Yes, that is might only, and may is the present form, and we can use the negative form also for the might as well as the may. So may not and might not are the negative form of may or might only, children. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.